Hey there, beautiful people. So it's been a few days since I watched my first Caleb video, and you guys know how I felt about all of that. I mean, I had a visceral reaction to Hidden Waves, and I was not having a good time. So, yeah, that happened. But however, since then, I've watched his branch story, and it was suggested that I read his anecdotes as well, so I did that too. And I will say that I understand Caleb a little bit better now. Some of his behaviors make a lot more sense at this point. So, how have my feelings towards Caleb changed? Girl, they haven't. I still can't stand that muffler. I can't, he ain't for me. But, hear me out. I am absolutely intrigued by his story. I just can't look at him romantically, and that's okay. There are currently 5 love interests, one more on the way, but we can all choose who we are and are not attracted to. So if I'm not attracted to your love interest, in this case Caleb, it's okay. If you're not attracted to my love interests, which is Raphael and Silas, because I can, that's okay too. We're all free to love who we love, so please don't think that I'm bashing your ally. When it comes down to it, these are pixelated men. None of this is worth fighting each other over. And I do know that there are people who feel very, very strongly about their love interest, but again, pixelated. It's okay. Really, it's okay. And we all have different tastes and preferences. A lot of girlies are head over heels for Caleb. They are all the way here for the yandere vibes, and it's a major turn on for them. Some people just love that uniform. I'm a military kid, so the uniform isn't doing anything for me. I was used to seeing people in uniform my whole entire life, so including my dad, and that's just weird. So, but honestly, but for me, when I see a man in a well-tailored suit or just well-made clothes that fit them properly, and now that does something for me. I mean, boy, tell you. But I digress. Everyone has their thing, they love it, and I'm happy that they're happy. Basically really get it how you live it. Some people are here for Raphael's sassy and playful vibes. Even though, don't get it twisted, man's a low-key serial killer, but I can accept that. Some love Silas's commanding presence and the fact that he's fine. Some love how low-key and reliable Zane is, and some love Xavier's adorableness. But let's keep it real, they all, and I do mean all, come with their own red flag or two. Not one of these men is exempt from this. They're all some stalkers, but the difference is the others stalked from afar. MC wasn't aware of their presence. She met them in her own timing, really. Whereas Caleb was like, you're gonna pay attention to me, and not only will I track all of your movements for life, I'm gonna let you know I'm tracking you. He wants to track her like he tracked that cat that he talked about putting a bell on, But yeah, Caleb's story is complex. Though, just like the rest of the love interests, they all have complex stories. And without throwing spoilers out there, his main story had twists and turns that were unexpected, and then, coupled with the anecdotes, explained why his personality kept shifting so easily. So, I don't know if we can actually trust Caleb as far as we could throw him, which wouldn't be very far. I mean, y'all saw them broad shoulders and back and all. That's a big boy. And that I can appreciate. I do enjoy looking at him. I will absolutely give him that. But as far as romantically, for me, it's a no. And part of it is personal issues, admittedly. Number one, I have never dealt well with authority figures or people who thought that they had authority over me. Number two, don't tell me what to do, where I can go, or what I can and can't do. There's telling, and then there's having a conversation or advising. And those are 2 different methods of communication. I don't deal well with the former. If you want to talk to me about something, actually talk to me about something. Don't tell me. Don't make it seem like you can force me to do something that I don't want to do. Number 3, I don't know how many of you have ever been stalked or tracked, but I had my fair share of stalkerish moments to deal with, mainly when I was younger. And no, I did not deal well with that either. Let's just say none of those episodes lasted very long. I love myself too much to sit there and let that happen. Also, again, I'm a Scorpio. We are the stalkers, okay? We're the stalkers, dang it. I mean, really, what it look like having two stalkers in a relationship? Like, does anything ever get done? But in all seriousness, some scenes with Caleb bring up memories that I don't care to remember, and that's a good part of my issue. I have to remind myself that this is quite literally just a game. Just like a lot of girlies love the whole yandere thing with Caleb in game. They think it's hot on screen, but they would not want that in real life. And they know they wouldn't want that in real life. But they can live out their fantasy without actually having to go through the situation. We all can with our respective love interests, you know. Like, do I want to date a mafia boss? No. But Silas, in game, I will deal. I will deal with that. So, like, do I want to date a fish? Do I want to date a dragon in real life? No. That's crossing a line. But in a fantasy world, in a fantasy setting, it's completely different. So, I get it. So yeah, that's honestly the short version of my thoughts and feelings. I'm excited to see where Caleb's story leads us, and now we have new mysteries to work through, which is always fun. But how are you feeling about Caleb's story? Are you Team Caleb? Team anyone but Caleb? Team I'm just trying to look at Caleb's body? Because I think I'm in the last category. I'm just trying to look at his body. Okay, because he got body. So let me know in the comments what you're thinking. I hope that all is well, and I will see you again soon.